Sita and Rakshita are the two youngsters who are at the age of 23. They both are best friends despite their differences in character. Sita is a traditional girl who works in corporate as an HR. Rakshita also works there as a data analyst. Rakshita is more of a 20th century woman who is very westernized. They have both been very close friends since their childhood. Sita cherishes being traditional and loves to follow her female ancestors' path. But her friends, who are also of her age, avoid her most of the time because they see Sita as old and boring than traditional and dignified. Rakshita loves to be westernized. She goes to pubs, dances and parties there. She has thousands of followers on Instagram and YouTube for her dub smash and TikTok. Her friends list goes a long way with whom she used to hang out. Many of her friends used to laugh and mock Sita as she shared mutual friends. But for neither any reason, Sita has not changed her nature. She remains the same. While Sita spends her time in self-grooming and development inwardly, Rakshita's world is materialistic. One day, Sita and Rakshita are hanging out in a coffee shop to discuss about Sita's marriage arrangements. There was a sudden heart attack for a person at the next table. Sita rushed towards him, trying to help with her basic knowledge, while Rakshita went on live on her Instagram page. Though she shot it with the good intention of seeking help, she was not brave and strong enough to put herself in the situation. Sita's mind was completely thinking of one thing: to save the sufferer somehow. Though she knew that if the man dies, she might also become answerable. Once the ambulance arrived, Sita and Rakshita get back to their table.
You are afraid to become answerable, aren't you?
Sita asked Rakshita as she did not come forward to help.
Kind of.
Said Rakshita with humiliation.
And moreover, I am unaware of these first-rate treatments.
I cannot understand this. Is becoming answerable a bigger problem than saving someone's life?
Said Sita, who is a bit annoyed. Rakshita remained silent for a minute.
What a coward you are!
Waxed Sita.
Women of that time, generations before, were subordinate to men. Men considered women as a weak gender and just a machine to beget the next generation. They were treated as slaves and were restricted to get any kind of knowledge or education. They did not even have time for themselves. They were not respected and were limited only to the kitchen in their home. Because exposing themselves to society was considered to be a sin back then. Everyone, including women, believed that women are inferior to men. Even during that period of suppression and oppression, women survived in this patriarchal world. Not only surviving, they were also revolutionizing the country. Brave women like Manikarnika Tambe came out of the box and showed the entire world she is no ordinary girl Manikarnika, but an extraordinary ruler who eventually became Rani Lakshmi Bai, the Queen of Jhansi. She fought against the British company as a single lady with her baby boy tied to her back just to save her country. But you, in this better world having all the facilities and independence, and you're still afraid to help a man. Is it that tough to help others? I know you shot the video with the intention of helping, but your helping tendency ends with that, with a bit of selfishness to get more views on your social media. Dr. Muthulakshmi Reddy was the first woman to admit herself into a men's college and the first to become a house surgeon. She did not doubt herself or make being a woman a reason to barricade her accomplishments. You don't need to study medicine to help others. It is all in our tradition. Being a woman is a power, not an excuse.
Sita put a brake to her rage. Astonished by Rakshita and angered too, she fired back at Sita, asking her,
Why are you so frustrated? I just don't know to help him. That's it. You don't know how much help this video could fetch him financially. I am not an old moron like you. I am modern.
Modern? Do you even know the meaning of the term you have just uttered? You are simply westernized. You are following the Western culture rather than following your own. You fail to follow our own tradition and yet you're calling me old-fashioned. Please understand, nothing is modern in culture. You said being a girl, you are not ready to face problems. But being a girl, you are ready to expose your private interests in social media. Won't that fetch you problems? Do you think that your videos and pictures on that public platform are safe? In the name of modern women, you are spoiling the rich heritage of the country and the high values of women. Modern women speak ill of the women of those times who spent their work in the house and kitchen. Girls nowadays think that doing household work and cooking are old, boring and outdated practices of women. But that is not so. These are in fact the most important works to do. Our tradition has a practice of cooking food that are rich in medicinal values. For example, spices. They were the doctors at home and they know what to give you when you fall ill. Our food culture is in fact the best in the world because it is designed as per the needs of the human body based on seasons and time. It is an important matter to carry forward to the future generations, and that is why women were allocated to this job instead of men. Automatically, you would have known the remedy for heart arrest rather than searching on Google and YouTube. You are talking about the financial help that will help him if he falls sick. I am talking about the help that will prevent him from falling sick, and that is the difference between you and me. The difference between the selfish thoughts of the nowadays and broad-minded women as opposed to the women of that time. The heart and the minds of women at those times revolved around their families, but now they keep their family aside, making themselves busy with making money and forgetting their own duties. I am not saying that women of this century should also be at home and restricted like the women of that time, but they should not forget their duties and responsibilities of being a woman. Spending time on social media and getting followers in thousands is of no use, as you don't even know the face of a single follower. Woman is not an object of attraction. They are the real warriors, taking care of the home as well as the outside world. It is not only a teacher's duty to educate a child, but a mother's duty too to bring up her child as a great leader. For that, she should know what is worthy and what is a waste. I am not blaming all the women of this period and appreciating all the women of olden times. I am just trying to tell you that most women of nowadays are lacking in understanding the true values and the meaning of real dignity. I am not talking about a woman's dressing or her personal interests. I am speaking about the mindset and characteristics of the women of today versus the women of that time. Women nowadays are narrowed with their real freedom and opportunities by sticking to the world of social media. Women were innocent and illiterate at that time, but at least they were aware of their surroundings. But now, women are educated and literate, but still, many of us are ignorant and unaware of our real needs and the meaning of true happiness.
Sita uttered the last sentence with sigh of relief, releasing all her anger that has been inside her for a long time. Sita's talk put Rakshita in wonder. Her words gave her deep thoughts. She understood that she has been following the Western culture under the terms of modern. Not only her, but also the people around them heard their conversation as Sita was a bit loud in anger. They all understood that no matter if a woman is of older times or in current time, women have the capability to be powerful and they should make the best use of their power instead of wasting it by not using or misusing. Rakshita also understood this and hugged Sita as she taught her the virtues of a woman.
It is your will and wish to follow any culture as you like, but make sure you always bring pride to the women community,
said Sita to Rakshita before leaving the place. People around them were amazed at her words. Few applauded her thoughts too.
Hello everybody, I am Megha, and in this story, I am doing the voice of the character Sita. I hope you like it.
Hello viewers, welcome to our channel Original Morals. This is Sirisha. I gave my voice over to Rakshita character in Women Then and Now. Please do follow and subscribe our channel. Thank you.
Hello viewers, welcome to Original Morals. I am ASR, the author of this story. Hope you like it.
Hi, welcome to our channel Original Morals. I am Seep, the narrator of this story. Hope you like it. Don't forget to subscribe our channel so that we can bring you more stories.
Hey viewers, Welcome to the Original Morals. My name is Mahendra and I am making the animation of this video. I hope you like it. Please subscribe this channel and stay tuned with me. Thank you.
Before leaving, she told the crowd,
Remember, being a woman is a boon. Bring the best out of it.